Hey everybody, and welcome back to RNBHomestead. I want to thank you guys for joining me on my journey from container gardening on my balcony to my homestead. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you also hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I do a video. And make sure to give us a thumbs up. Today we're going to be planting some jalapeno peppers. Now these babies, they take a little while, so technically I should have been started them, but in my defense I did start some peppers, but they were green peppers and it didn't work out, and I learned some lessons. But these babies are what we're going to plant today. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So welcome back. Today we're planting jalapeno peppers. Now these babies are hot. So you're probably wondering, well, Robin, you don't like hot food. But they make great salsa and great gifts. So, plus it's my garden and I grow what I want to. But let's start growing these babies. I'm going to bring you in closer so you can see what I'm doing with my little plants. And while you're looking at me, well, not at me, but at the planter, I'm going to be giving you some information about the jalapeno peppers, because you just don't need to see me plant them, but you need some basic information about those peppers. So let's get started. So as you can see, I have my little 6 tray here. Now I like to use very fluffy, shall we say, kind of soil, because you want to make sure your soil is fluffy and able to breathe in order for the seed to pop through the soil. So what I'm going to do first here is, again, add me some soil. Now, as I said before, I use the seed starting soil mix. Nothing special, nothing spectacular. You probably can get it at like Home Depot for like $3, but I go ahead and press down with my thumb. So now the soil is ready for the seeds. Gotta make sure to wash my hands, drive me crazy. So let me give you some background on these jalapeno peppers. Now, first of all, when you're growing them inside in a container, some people let them grow inside for about 8 to 10 weeks. Yes, a whole 2 to 2.5 months before they put them outside. And even when you go to put them outside, you want to harden them off for about a week, meaning an hour here, then 2 hours and 3 hours, and it graduates until 7 days, and then you can put them outside permanently. Now, you want to be careful with the peppers because peppers are kind of sensitive, and I should know why, because I can admit that I killed some peppers. So these jalapeno peppers that we're planting today take about 10 to 14 days. So you're looking at about 2 weeks. I always give it 2 weeks, and that means that I let these sit on my heating mats for 10 to 14 days. Once they've germinated, I take them off the heating mat. And again, that is a gardener learning pain that I want to save you guys from. So again, 10 to 14 days to germinate, and you're looking at about 70 to 93 days, 95 days before you can harvest and they're ready. So yeah, you're looking at 2 months. You're looking at about 2 weeks inside, and then you're looking at another 3 months or 2 weeks to germinate. Then you're looking at another 3 weeks before you're ready to eat them. Now what I'm going to do is once they germinate and I take them off that mat, I like to let them grow about 4 inches before I put them in their permanent pot. And once I put them in their permanent pot, that's when I let them, basically, usually that takes about 4 weeks or so, because again, like I said, it takes forever for these to grow. So you can, like 4 to 8 weeks, they can still be inside. Then you take them outside for that remainder 4 weeks or so, and you let them grow the rest of the way outside. Your choice, your garden, you decide what you want to do. So let's go ahead and put these little seeds in here. Like I like to put about, with these being jalapeno peppers, I like to put maybe about 3 to 4 seeds per container. Now again, because they'll be going into bigger pots, you can always weed them out with the strong ones versus the weak ones. It really is your call. Again, their gardening is not perfect, and it really isn't a science, because it might grow, might not grow, might taste good, might not taste good, but you grew it. So either way, we're going to do some jalapeno peppers. So let me go ahead and open this up. Make sure I open it and leave it so I know what I have here, because I'm quite sure I have more than enough seeds to put about 3 to 4 seeds in here. Oh, well, maybe I don't. These seeds makers are kind of stingy with their seeds. But let me show you here. This is what the jalapeno pepper seeds look like. And as you can see, I got dirt all over my hand. So this is not simulated gardening. This is actually gardening. I know you're like, something's wrong with you, Robin, but no, it's not. I've had people say, are you really gardening? Or I'm like, what else would I be doing? Anyway, so you put, I want to say about, I put 4 in there because I'm going to be making salsa, and I think I'm gonna make some hot pickles too. You guys let me know some recipes you guys have for some jalapenos, and actually I'll figure it out and actually do it live. Well, not live, I'll record myself and post it for you guys to see. So as I said before, these take, you're looking at 3 months before you're gonna have some. So with me doing this in June, I'm looking at June 24th, they'll be done germinating. Then I'm looking at July, August, the end of, probably like the end of August or beginning of September, I should have some jalapeno peppers to share. We'll see. I know sometimes you guys follow channels and they're like, oh, they only show you when it's perfect. But I'm here to let you know I killed my first set of peppers. This is why I'm starting over again. And it's okay to make mistakes. No one's perfect. No garden is perfect. And yeah, so if you're looking for perfect gardening, it's probably not for you. The plants take water, soil, and by the grace of God is when they grow. You have no control. So I'm done here. I've gone ahead and put these little container over here. So as you can see, I have my plants here. I'm going to go ahead and cover them up. Take some little soil, extra soil here, and cover them up. So they're all covered. We're going to go ahead and take our little stick here. We're going to put here, these are some, what kind of peppers did I say that I had? See, look at that. 5 minutes later, don't know what I had. Jalapeno peppers, and that's hold on, Jalapeno and pepper. And what I do is I put the jalapeno peppers, and yes, I spelled it right. We're gonna put 610 on the back of here. And I told you about 93 days that it takes before you can eat these. And remember I said about 10 days for them to germinate. So all the peppers and everything that I've done, I'm looking at the 24th of June when all of them would have germinated. And then we start the fun part of waiting patiently to get some peppers. So there you have it, people. We have some jalapenos, peppers in the ground. So as you can see, there we go, jalapeno peppers. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. We're going to keep track of these peppers this time. We're going to take them off the heating mat once they germinate. And hopefully we'll be making some gifts, some salsa, some hot pickles pretty soon. Probably should plant some cucumbers too. Well. But until next time, make sure you hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I do a video. Make sure to give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and share this video with your family and friends. You guys can make sure that you follow me on this journey as I container garden on my balcony until we get that land. And we all know land prices are crazy and water in Arizona is crazy. So you never know. You might end up somewhere else. But you have to follow, subscribe, and watch the videos to find out. But until next time, see you later.